Adams Smash series. Possibly, arguably, the premier local here in Portland, Oregon. Here in the beautiful, dank basement. I'm Big Blarg, and this is Zoop.
That's okay. They're getting into it.
Cheer for the players, not the Kongs. Don't.
So this
Who the hell cheers for the Kongs? What the?
Yeah, you need some help. I don't need help. All right. Mr. Person kind of ripping it out of the gate with some big damage on the Sheik. And looks like they're gonna take the first stock here. Oh, that's saving him actually, and then sending him to hell, but only taking 30% through that whole exchange. Kind of flying out of the gate on fire.
I feel like I wasn't here last week, but I feel like I haven't seen ErodingSun play in a while.
I think you are correct in that. I know that he's been showing up to stuff, but like maybe sort of in the chill-ass Viber sort of realm, as opposed to the tournament entrance.
I gotcha. Watching him play Christ earlier, I feel like, or Senna. Are they going by Senna now?
Well, so Senna is Christ's brother, who plays Sheik. Wink, wink.
Okay.
But God's only son, Christ, still plays Falcon.
An 80-20 matchup, according to Nuts.
No, this is like a 12-1 matchup for Sheik. Yeah. That was a really weird upbeat to land on stage.
I mean, Mr. Person makes me believe in Pikachu. I mean, I'm a Mr. Person believer. I've always been, ever since he eliminated me out of my very first Melee tournament back at Epic.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
If this guy can beat me, he can beat anyone.
Exactly. And especially your first loss at a tournament, you just got to be like, this dude's the greatest player of all time.
I've never seen anything like this. Actually, my very first match, I got wave shined and zeroed to death immediately. That was like the very first 5 seconds of playing tournament Melee, and I loved every second of it. Don't get me wrong.
That was...
Ooh, oh no. Mr. Person is a very emotional player.
Yes. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, you can see exactly what's going on.
Which I do kind of respect it.
I definitely respect it. You know, I often think about, like, people do weird things when they play games. Like, physically, they have weird mannerisms. Yeah. And I used to kind of, like, try to avoid doing that, of, like...
Right.
I used to kind of
Society was telling you had to fit in a box, and you didn't want to stick out.
Exactly, but I learned that society is cringe.
Society is fake.
Those
people are not real.
When you're gaming, if you're spending even one neuron of effort of, like, worrying about what your body is doing, like, that's mental energy that could have been spent thinking about the game and worrying about the game. I think it's super duper not optimal to worry about what you're doing physically and how stupid you look while you play. Like,
counterpoint though, if you look cute as hell and you beat someone in bracket, then they're just like emotionally destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm looking at two cuties right now, though. Regardless.
30% less Melee talk. You are a cop, so I'm going to talk about Melee for the rest of the set. Sorry. Beautiful Nair, rising Nair, out of shield. Sheiks love to do it. It comes out on frame 4, and it's in
frame data? Oh my god.
I'm giving them all wrong frame data. I'd love to just lie. Stop being a cop, then.
Ooh, Pikachu almost has meter.
Can you imagine if this game had supers?
Yeah, there should be this thing where you, like, charge up to something like maybe like a big smash or last smash or ultimate smash.
Largest smash, I think, would work for me.
I think final smashes are ultra garbage. I remember the first time I played Brawl.
Yeah.
It didn't immediately occur to me that the physics were busted or anything like that.
Yeah. You
but
were
the
like,
thing that
what, 11?
The thing that, like, made me... No, I was like 29. But
okay.
The thing that made me sour on Brawl was the Smash Ball and Final Smashes. I was like, this doesn't work. And they never got rid of that.
I don't know if it was Smash 4 or Ultimate. I think it was Ultimate. Ultimate's got the bar, right? Like you have a bar that fills up as you're playing. If you turn it on, it's not.
Yeah, I think. Shit, have I even? I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure it's
works.
Ultimate. Anyway, the thing is, like, if you play with the bar, the just like the minutia of it turns out that like you take a stock and then you die, and then you get bar and then you kill someone because your bar always kills someone, and then they get bar and they kill you, and it's just like, what's the point of this? Like, you're literally like, all you do is need one stock, and then all of a sudden you get your second free stock.
Yeah. Well, you say that they die, but that's the thing that's really fucked up about Final Smash is that a lot of them just don't even end stocks. Like, a lot of them just suck.
Yeah.
Maybe I would appreciate it a little more if every Final Smash was, like, actually usable, but some of them are just...
I almost think less of them should kill, because so many of them do that, like... You know, I get what you're saying. But, like, if they were more just like, this is, like, a powerful move, but not, like, something that's going to, you know, fundamentally change the tide of now.
I don't know if you ever played PlayStation All-Stars.
Oh, so, of course.
Oh, everyone knows that game. Press 1 in chat if you played PlayStation All-Stars. But in that game, the only way to kill is by Final Smash.
Yeah.
There's no ring out. The only way to end a stock is with the Sony Smash, or whatever it was called.
Sony Smash!
Isn't it funny that they made PlayStation All-Stars, but then Smash is the one that got Cloud?
Well, also, like, the character choice they picked, like, they just, like, did not have heaters. Like, it was just
like the guy from Infamous.
Yeah, you're like, this dude's got, it's just Gunman from COD.
I mean, Parappa goes pretty hard.
Yes, Parappa does go hard. Press 1 in chat.
Oh my god.
Streamer brain.
Little Dash Dance just pressed 1. I didn't read the rest of the message, but there's a 1 in there for sure. Let's go! Hype. I'm not streamer brained, but if we get a couple subs, maybe I can be.
Yeah. I'm seeing a couple names in here without sub badges. Here's
I love
the
engagement.
thing,
I
Jason,
love
and I'm saying this, you know, genuinely. Being streamer brained is both cringe and also like kind of fundamental, because like, you know what content is? You're watching right now, you're watching content, right? And this content's happening because someone put a stream attached to a computer and some microphones and an oven, right? Like
Bars.
And like, yeah, like it's fake and it doesn't matter, but at the same time, it is something for you to partake in, you know?
This ain't fake. This is real. You're telling me my O2 was fake? Actually, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better.
This is all staged. But farming ones in chat gets people involved, and when people get involved, they have a better time. Yeah, pressing 1 because you played Sony All-Stars, like, whatever. But, like, the concept of interaction between the stream and the chat is a very beautiful parasocial way to make you feel like you want to come back and watch Ass next week. Because someone talked to you and said your name.
I mean, I feel like the back and forth between streamer and chat is personally the reason I stream.
It's
it's like, but I do acknowledge like there is that artifice of not being in the same room or not even necessarily knowing people. There have been times when people have gone on my stream and said, Blarg, I love your stream, you're such a good friend, and I'm like, I'm not your friend. We've never met, we don't live in the same place, we don't share values. I'm not your friend.
Values,
but you don't necessarily know.
You don't.
You don't necessarily know.
And like everything I've said so far on mic, I'm just completely lying. I'm nothing like this in real life. It's all a persona. And that's what all of your favorite streamers are personas as well.
It's convincing.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you know that Mango actually pours out his beers and just fills them up with water?
Me too.
It's just a branding
This
thing.
is just fucking kombucha. And I will say, you know, I think Ash is a little different because the people in chat are literally, for the most part, people we know. They are people who show up to this local.
And if you don't know us, feel free to come on down to Ass. It's shart.gg. All you gotta do is show up.
All right.
We can be homies. It's possible.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this. Tom coming in with just the straight bars. GGs. Quick GGs. Yeah, I mean it's an 11-1 matchup. So the fact that Mr. Person even made it look kind of close in that first game is big